The one thing men do to test women and why it reveals everything. There is one quiet behavior many men fall into often without realizing it. It is not loud, it is not dramatic. It does not come with words or explanations, it comes as distancel and self-nation palsy in most. Women do not recognize it until their heart is already involved. This does not look like a test at first, it feels like confusion, uncertainty, sudden shift in energy. But this one behavior reveals how a man loves what he fears and whether he is emotionally capable of real connection. The test is simple. He pulls back to see what you will tolerate, how you will respond, and whether you will abandon yourself to keep him. Not every man does this with bad intentions. Some do it out of fear, some out of insecurity, some out of patterns learned from the past, and yes, some do it because they want comfort without commitment. But the behavior is the same. A distance becomes the test. We men pull back instead of speaking. Many men were taught that vulnerability is unsafe, that expressing need is weakness, that asking for reassurance risks rejection. So instead of saying I am scared of how much I cry, do not know if I am enough, I am afraid of losing you. If you see the real method, go quietly. Delay replies, the stop initiating, the become inconsistent. And while they are silent, they are watching. Will she chase? Will she panic? Will she overgive? Will she accept less? Will she ignore her own needs to keep me comfortable? In that moment he learns how much power he holds. What he is really testing is not testing your love, he is testing your boundaries. He is testing whether you respect yourself, whether you require consistency, whether you will speak or stay silent, whether you will walk away from emotional neglect. An emotionally mature man pulls back briefly to regulate, then communicates. An emotionally immature man pulls back and waits. Difference is not the distance, difference is what happens after the silent question behind the pullback. If I give you less, will you still stay? Not always because he does not care, but because he does not yet know how to love without control. Intimacy requires accountability, conteases presence, respect for your feelings. Pulling back removes that pressure from him but places it entirely on you. Women lose themselves without realizing. Most women do not fail this test because they are weak, they fail because they are loving. They respond to distance by over-explaining, gaunting, blaming. They believe patience will bring him back, understanding will make him choose, silence will keep him from leaving. But silence does not earn respect, it teaches tolerance. When you abandon your needs to protect his comfort, you teach him that your feelings are optional. The invisible power shift when a woman shrinks during emotional withdrawal. The relationship stops being mutual, it decides when connection returns and communication resumes. When affection is offered and she waits, this is not love, this is imbalance. Even men who enjoy control eventually feel discomfort because healthy men do not want worship, they want partnership. What emotionally healthy men do? They communicate when they need space, they reassure instead of disappearing, they return with clarity, not confusion, they respect boundaries instead of testing them. They do not need to see how much neglect you will accept because they never intend to give neglect. So repeated unexplained distance is not depth, it is emotional immaturity. Test is actually about you. This moment is not about whether he chooses you, it is about whether you choose yourself. When he pulls back, life asks quietly, will you honor your emotional needs? Will you speak calmly and clearly? Will you stop chasing clarity from someone, avoiding it? Will you walk away from inconsistency even when it hurts? Your response reveals everything, especially to yourself. Strongest response is not anger, not chasing it. Pretending you do not create is calm self-respect. I value consistency, I am open to connection, not confusione. Do not punish distance, but I do not chase. That this energy removes reward from emotional games, it restores balance, it forces truth. What happens when you pass the test? One of two things happen: steps forward and grows, or he fades away. With our victory spec is either you gain a partner. I value consistency, I am open to connection, not confusione. Do not punish distance, but I do not chase. That this energy removes reward from emotional games, it restores balance, it forces truth. What happens when you pass the test? One of two things happen: steps forward and grows, or he fades away. With our victory spec is either you gain a partner. Connection does not require confusion, commitment does not grow from guessing games. Sinione who tests how little they can give while keeping you is not ready to receive what you offer. When a man pulls back, that is not your cue to try harder, it is your cue to stand firmer. Beckhouse the woman who does not chase clarity becomes clarity, and no emotionally immature test can survive that.